With the latest now from Ottawa is CTV News' Michelle Boyer. Michelle, thanks for joining us this morning. Let's get right into the details. The lion's share of the money directed at stabilizing the economy will be up to $50 billion, dedicated to buying up insured mortgage pools. So how would that serve to bring the markets back up? Walk us through this.
It's all about creating stability and making sure that, homes don't get repossessed, that people don't end up in the streets. So, our Canadian financial market system, very complicated, but also very stable. And this is something that not just the finance minister, but also the Bank of Canada kind of agree is the best way to move forward as far as policy to make sure that, if you lose your job, that your mortgage payments can be deferred, that you won't end up on the streets, things along those lines. There's still a lot of things, however, that have yet to come out, really, and that has to do with changes to the EI system to make sure that people who shouldn't be covered by EI because they don't pay into it are protected. But those changes do still need to be approved by Parliament.
Additional funds and credit will be made available to businesses, and that includes farmers. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we're talking about a number of measures to help businesses right across this country. And the goal here is don't lay your people off if you don't have to. That is really the primary concern. So one of the measures that we saw rolled out or announced yesterday is a 10%, I guess you could say, contribution from the Canadian government towards salaries of people that you employ. That is one element of it. Up to $25,000 per business. There are also other measures. It's tax season coming up, so businesses won't have to pay tax, the amounts due until much later. We're talking about August, September. So again, these are some of the things that Finance Minister Bill Morneau and the Prime Minister announced yesterday.
Yeah, with all of the announcements and the information, how are the markets responding?
Not great, yeah. Really not great. I'm afraid to look at my portfolio, let's be honest. I think a lot of Canadians are in the same sort of situation, but really I think the primary concern for everyone and Canadians right across this country right now is to make sure that everyone is safe and healthy. People are self-isolating, people are socially distancing themselves, like me here, working from home. Welcome to my living room, by the way.
I know. Can we just talk about that for a second? We were talking about you a little bit earlier in the show, Michelle. If we could show where your setup. Like, we're really impressed with the way that you've framed your setup. You've got some plant life. You've got CTV News in the background. Is that how you always are, or is this just for TV?
I have a little bit of OCD. Yes, that's normally how my living room is. I don't always have news channel on. Sometimes I have Netflix. But yesterday, I told somebody I have a bit of OCD, and they saw that I had a cloth on my sink, which I think is out of frame right now. They said, no, you don't really have OCD, Michelle.
All the judging, all the judging. I'm sure you're wearing jeans right now, too, right?
I am. Yeah, totally.
All right, Michelle, always great to talk to you. Great information, as always. We'll check in with you again. Thank you.
Be safe. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.